The woman had cut off Cohen's testicles, and Anna had helped him stitch up the wound. Yet Cohen, the man himself, was already thinking about killing Anna. But Anna focused only on his injuries and even wanted to find out who had attacked him. She started wondering why Cohen had all those case files at his house. Cohen explained that he wanted to help the police, dreaming that one day, as a janitor, he might work his way up to become a detective. Seeing that Anna didn't suspect him, Cohen decided not to kill her. At that moment, the woman who had castrated him called, ordering Cohen to track down his copycat. A few days earlier, someone had been imitating his methods, breaking into a woman named Daniela's house and killing her. The woman was very interested in this case and instructed Cohen to investigate Daniela's house. If he failed to find the copycat, she threatened to send his murder weapons to the police. That night, Cohen pried open the door to Daniela's house and began analyzing the crime scene.
They're different. Damn. So Daniela is doing a crossword puzzle when the copycat comes in. All you have to defend yourself with is a pen. So you try to stab him.
Daniela had tried to stab the killer with a pen, but he grabbed it and threw it against the wall. The hole left in the wall became the key piece of evidence. But the pen at the scene didn't match the one in the case photos. It had obviously been swapped. Cohen suspected one of the officers investigating the case. Sure enough, not long after, Officer Carl entered the room. Cohen, holding a knife, hid behind the door. Carl had come for that very pen, the piece of evidence, but left without finding it. The next day, Cohen eavesdropped on Carl's investigation and realized that Carl had only gone to Daniela's house to look for clues. Carl was no longer a suspect. So who could have swapped the pen? Cohen started analyzing the officers' personalities and possible motives. Eventually, he zeroed in on Jack. Jack frequently made disrespectful comments about women at work. Cohen began following him and saw Jack enter a house. But when Cohen went inside, he discovered Jack was on a date with another man. He concluded that a man who liked men was unlikely to be killing women. To mislead the police, Cohen picked up a street prostitute and killed her, leaving behind staged evidence to make it appear that he, the real serial killer, had done it. The murder of Daniela, however, was the work of the copycat. Cohen intended for the police to track the copycat while he waited for the outcome. The next day, a colleague of the murdered prostitute came to the police station to give a statement. Cohen noticed she knew Carl and started doubting him again. That night, Cohen picked up the same woman for a night. But Detective Sam had been watching him. Sam had hoped to track down the killer through the victim's colleague, but instead, he spotted Cohen. He tried to call for backup, but then the woman who had castrated Cohen appeared in front of Sam. While talking with her, Cohen learned that Carl never used prostitutes. She only knew Carl because he had once helped women like them. Cohen's doubts about Carl vanished. Still, he decided he had to kill the woman. He moved to shove her into the trunk, but the moment he opened it, he nearly died of fright.
Officer Sam.